Good morning, everybody. How are you? Good to see everybody. We've had so many messages already. We barely even got started. So good morning, everyone. I see your Spanish, Albert. Good job. Please enlighten the rest of the world how you got your YouTube chat to stop translating. I think it has to do with Google Translate. But good morning, everyone. Good morning. Already with the coffee, Lori. I see you. Sherry Cooper, lovely L3, number one in the house this morning. Good morning to you. Followed by Sherry. And there's John, the Croc Cam. Big news about that today. I see you, Albert, of course, Lori, and everybody else. Yeah, it looks good, Albert. I see you speaking in Spanish now. Nicely done. Good morning, Dale. How are you? Good morning, everyone. Sly, of course, is here. Good morning to you on this. I'm just going to call it a Friday. You know, this used to be Casual Friday on PVRN, but I found that, good morning, Renee, how are you? I found that the show's just the same because we are kind of casual every day these days. But, you know, if we got real news, I'll share it. But today's pretty light. I think it's going to be a fun show. Let's jump into it. I got a lot actually going on. Most of it's going to be fun for you, but it's 9:01 a.m., which means I said too many good mornings and too many chit chats before I said what time it is, and because our start time is 9 a.m. and you have reached PVRN Puerto Vallarta right now. It is the 14th of August, if you care and keep up with those kind of things, and the year is 2026. Once again, keeping us all in line. Good morning, Mary. Nice to see you as well. Oh, let's see. What are we going to chat about today? Well, let's start off with what we always do. Let's take a look outside, shall we? Let's have a peek out. So if you look outside right now, boom, there's Puerto Vallarta, looking beautiful this morning. Kind of looking the same. Yeah, I could cheat on these if I wanted to and show the same photo probably every day. But no, whoa, it is not coffee time. Ease up, Coffee Cam. Get excited on a Friday. Oh, man. Coffee Cam, know your place. Good morning, Don Diego, a.k.a. Tom. Good to see you as well. Sorry, the Coffee Cam's a little out of control this morning. Maybe it's telling me something, but not yet. Hold back. Hold. Because guess what I got? Good morning, Melissa. Nice to see you. I got viewer mail. I begged for it all week, and I finally got some. I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you. Let's talk about it. So I did get a piece of viewer mail. Yeah, I think it was yesterday or the day before. Oh, I see Albert chimed in. Get his whale watching reservations already. Woohoo! That's awesome. I hope you have a great trip and see lots of whales and share lots of cool photos. Good to hear that, Albert. But I did get some viewer mail. The viewer mail was from our user who just came on this morning. As a matter of fact, I saw you. His name on YouTube is Don Diego, but he's actually also known as, when he's not superhero Don Diego, he is Tom. He wrote, "Hi, Brent. I had no idea." Okay, so this is based on a conversation I had with you guys yesterday about Duolingo and the different options in it if you're not just learning Spanish. So he says, "I had no idea Duolingo offered chess lessons till I heard about it on, well, this will be yesterday's show. I checked it out and I'm having fun with it. Don't hear interesting tidbits or info like that or learn about the Romantic Zone web PV app and more like that anywhere else. I'm enjoying your program a lot. Thanks so much, aka Tom." Thank you, Tom, for that. I appreciate that. Don Diego, I see you're on right there. So thank you for that. I really, really do appreciate that. I'll throw you a nice. Okay. Oh, what else? All right. I am going to do coffee now before we jump into the next chit chat thing or an event. Let's do it, everybody. Join me. Let's go over to the Coffee Cam. Okay. You're going to notice these orange things are like sort of coming out of my head. The studio's under a little bit of construction this morning. You can see the ladder, some tape, those kind of things. It'll all be fine by next week. Don't you worry. We got a bit of construction going on right there that we're doing ourselves. So, bless our hearts, as we say from the South, which came up this morning when I said y'all, that we're going to do a good job with it. But you know what? We're not here to talk about construction. We're here to talk about coffee. Let's do it. All right, now the construction is gone, and hopefully that looks good by next week, or we got problems. All right, what is next? All right, do not forget about this event right here. This is tomorrow. We'll probably get out there. We got a long day. We're scuba diving tomorrow. I always tell y'all when we're scuba diving, but we're going to be out there diving tomorrow with Bandera Scuba Republic. Hopefully we'll get some cool photos and video to share again. Last time, no pressure, Miss Lovely L3, our first viewer on today, got a video of a seahorse. So you gotta, I don't know, can you outdo that? Can you find another seahorse? No pressure, but we're all expecting one. Or maybe a turtle or an eel, or maybe, I don't know, some octopus, just something cool. She'll get some good stuff. I know it. All right, what was I talking about? My gosh, I get sidetracked so fast. This event tomorrow. Again, we'll be scuba diving, so I'm not 100% sure if we'll make it, but we're going to do our best. But Asphalt Radio, Jessy Ruiz is going to take the party out of the studio for Asphalt Radio and heading over to the Sports Bar PV for an epic UFC fight night out. Tomorrow, Saturday the 15th, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., you can join the Gen Expats. That's the Facebook group I put together years ago. And join that crew plus Asphalt Radio to catch all the UFC 330 action if you're into fighting events live on the big screen. It's more than just a fight night. It's a chance to enjoy great food, ice cold drinks, soak in those 80s vibes while people are beating each other up, I guess, and support the local businesses as we try to do every single week. The Sports Bar PV, if it's new to you, if you haven't been there, it's located in Puerto Vallarta, kind of across from Costco. Reservations are recommended. If you want to lock in a table, you can check with Jessy Ruiz on that or shoot me a message and I'll send that over to her. Pack the house, meet some awesome people, and stay as long as you like till they throw you out. Enjoy some UFC, but mostly enjoy supporting the community and another local business here in our area. And we will do our best to be there, but you just never know how diving's gonna go. All right, that's a whole lot. But you know what? Last Friday, if you guys remember, I almost forgot the Croc Cam. Now, I've got a special treat for you. This is the world premiere of the short film by John Wright, our viewer, for PVRN's Croc Cam. This is first, I believe, in a series of these, possibly. No pressure, but I feel like he wants to do more movie kind of stuff and edit it together. So John edited together some really cool croc footage this week, and I don't want to save it for the end because I just think it's too good. So with that, I want to present to you the world premiere of John Wright's Croc Cam for this Friday. It's a 45-second extravaganza. Are you ready? Did I psych you up enough? Are you ready for this? I know John is. Here they come. All right, John, I've built it up enough for you. Here we go. The world premiere of John's Croc Cam for this week.
Es el gordo tototote. A la bestia.
All right, that's a pretty amazing premiere. I don't know where these are going to go or how far they're going to go. Keep your distance, John, at all times. But, oh, what lovely. Oh, my gosh. And the kids' voices. That was some pretty amazing Croc Cam. And, John, because you put so much time and effort into it, of course, I did not want to save that to the end. That was filmed right here in the marina. Yeah, no swimming, Sherry. Stay out of the water. But, oh, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much. The Zoom was in full effect. Nicely done, Mr. Spielberg. I mean, John, you did a great job. Thank you for the Croc Cam. And that could not stay and wait till the end of the show. All right, with that, we're eventually going to have news today, believe it or not. But I mean, I personally need a sip of coffee. We'll keep it quick. Boop, and the construction. All right, let's see how many stories we get through today. And yes, thank you, John, for that video. That was amazing. All right, jumping into story number one. I'll keep this one quick. It's an electric bus update. We've definitely covered this a lot. But if you've been waiting around at the bus stop and you're really waiting to catch one of those brand new electric rides, you know that the reason they were initially delayed was, thank you for the buses, I appreciate that, was because they didn't have enough places to charge them. They didn't actually build those out, so they got the 19 buses and couldn't run them. But the fleet, everybody noticed right away, especially here, if you've listened to me, the fleet was a little thin. We didn't really see them out there. Municipal leaders had promised a full rollout of modern electric buses to cut down on emissions. But really, it didn't happen, and they didn't really hit the pavement. Now, if you're wondering why half the fleet is still parked in the garage, local transit coordinators point out a mix of supply chain delays and unfinished charging stations, which you mentioned recently. Getting high-powered charging docks wired up across the bay took much longer than expected, which meant half of the shiny new buses had to stay behind until the power grid caught up with it. Drivers and staff are currently operating on split schedules to keep the active buses moving smoothly along mostly our main corridor through the area. If you're planning your weekend around transit routes, well, yesterday you learned that Google is implementing that new where you can track your buses right live on the app as the GPS goes out. But you probably won't get an electric bus yet, as they're still going to be rolling those charging stations. So I guess the message of this story is stay tuned. We're eventually going to have electric buses. When you buy the devices, you need to buy the outlet to plug them into. Just saying. All right. So be it. All right, let's get into some brighter news on a Friday. So here's some fantastic community news for anyone who loves the rich history and culture of Puerto Vallarta. During a recent city council session, municipal leaders voted unanimously to officially add the name of Francisco Paco Ruiz to the city's prestigious anniversary honors. For decades, Paco Ruiz stood as a cornerstone of local education, artistic performance, and historic preservation, touching generations of families across our seaside community. Now, if you've attended Puerto Vallarta's annual founding celebration in the past, you know how much these civic awards mean to local families. By attaching his name to a local award, city officials want to be sure his legacy continues to inspire future generations of artists and community leaders. Members of the council noted that his lifelong dedication helped shape cultural identity that locals and visitors enjoy every day. Local historians and residents warmly welcome the announcement as the city prepares for its upcoming anniversary festivities. The form of recognition will take center stage during next official award ceremony at City Hall, when local honorees will receive the awards carrying his name. It is a fitting tribute to a man who gave so much heart and soul to our community. A thank you to Miguel Gonzalez Guerrero for that story. I did a little bit of background research on him, not a whole lot. I didn't have a whole lot of time this morning, but it seemed like he really was influential in bringing the LGBTQ plus community to Vallarta. He was involved in some of the original venues that opened up and really helped drive that area from what I learned about him. So he was really a cultural innovator, in my opinion, and really brought and helped to shape Puerto Vallarta and what it is today. So again, we honor Paco. Nicely done, sir. And you have an award in your name now. Okay, looking for some fun to do and beat the heat? I bet you are. You know I love film, so this one's super interesting to me. It comes with a couple caveats, but if you were planning on going to see some movies in the later part of August when it's getting hot, movie lovers that are looking for a cool break from the afternoon heat just got some great news for their late August plans. Cinépolis cinema locations across Puerto Vallarta are bringing back the popular Fiesta Cinépolis promotion, running for 5 consecutive days from Monday, August 24th through Friday, August 28th. Now, during this week, standard 2D and 3D showtimes, as well as Macro XE, Cinépolis Plus, and Junior screen seats will drop to just 35 pesos per seat. Now, if you prefer premium formats like IMAX, only in Mexico you get IMAX. Oh my gosh, that's pretty funny. Like IMAX or the 4D features, which aren't really available in our area, I don't think. I know IMAX, of course, is not. I don't know about the 4D. Tickets for those immersive screens will be priced only to 80 pesos per seat, not the 35. It's important to note that the luxury Cinépolis VIP auditorium are explicitly excluded from this national promotion, and they will maintain their standard full price throughout the week. So if you go to the La Isla location in those comfy recliners, you're going to pay full price. If you're looking for a bit of a discount for those that 35 pesos, again, starting on the 24th to the 28th. No Cinépolis Club membership is required to get the 35 peso deal, though digital purchases through the app or website will carry a small nominal service fee, as they usually do. So what can you see? What's included? What's not? So I dug in a little bit further than the story because I was like, well, what can we see? So they are including even summer blockbusters that have come out recently, like the Spider-Man film, No Way Home, Insidious, which is coming out or about to be out. That's a horror movie. Family animated features as well are included. Theater managers do recommend checking local showtimes and booking early, since participating non-VIP screenings are expected to fill up fast. Caveat side note, I went on this morning onto the website and I didn't have a whole lot of time to really dig in, but I couldn't even pull up the 24th. It wouldn't go out that far, so I can't even reserve a film ticket anyway. So maybe you'll have more luck. Check the Cinépolis website for your area if you're in Mexico and see if you get the 35 peso deal and let me know. I'd love to hear about it. It's a fantastic affordable way to escape the afternoon heat. And thank you so much to Ede and Adhel, our own producer at CPS News on television. And again, I didn't have any luck finding it yet, but they just don't go out that far on the site. All right. Last up, in more of the real news segment. I mean, everything's real news. I mean, it's news to us. First, we'll have a sip of coffee because I say so. Don't look at the construction. I see you. And that's mostly for me to get through the last story. All right. Here we go. So, last up, popcorn is good with that too. Yeah, it is. Oh man, thank you for the cheers, man. Thank you. Coffee coming in. All right, here's a bit of news and some good news actually for the La Parota neighborhood. It's just one of our neighboring neighborhoods here. Hundreds of families in the La Parota neighborhood are celebrating a major milestone after years of legal waiting. The Puerto Vallarta City Council formally approved the complete legal regularization of the residential subdivision during their latest municipal session. For longtime residents, this official decision brings an end to years of bureaucratic uncertainty and clears the path for official property titles. That's a real big deal, obviously. Now, here is where this legal step is such a big deal for homeowners in La Parota. Without formal regularization, neighborhoods often struggle to secure basic municipal services like paved roads, proper street lighting, and reliable public water connections. With the city council's approval, municipal public works departments can now legally allocate funds and start planning long-awaited neighborhood improvements. Local neighborhood leaders expressed immense relief following the vote, noting that property values and family security will improve immediately. City officials confirmed that staff will begin working directly with property owners to finalize land deeds in the coming weeks. It marks a huge step forward for the community development and civic stability across Puerto Vallarta. Thank you again to MGG from CPS News for that story. As usual, doing a great job over there. Okay, we're sitting at about 18 minutes. You know what we're going to do? Instead of doing our usual credits, well, there'll be credits, but we're going to roll you out to Coffee Cam the movie. This is no longer just the Coffee Cam. This is Coffee Cam the movie, part 1. So we'll roll you out to that. But first of all, quick reminder, if you're new to the show, you haven't been here before, very quickly hit that bell down in the corner, hit notifications all, and subscribe to the show so you never miss it. I do appreciate that. If you have any viewer mail, hit me up at pvrnmx@gmail.com. And as you saw today, I'll read it on air and I'll give you a shout out and love to do it, especially on a Friday. But with that, you're going to get 45 seconds of Coffee Cam and then roll into the credits. And guess when I'm going to see you? Monday. I'll update you about our scuba diving this weekend. A lot of fun stuff going on. Thanks everybody for coming on. You're a great audience and you know how appreciative I am. Have an amazing weekend, you as well, Sherry and everybody. And Lori, here we go. Again, a little Coffee Cam and then right into our credits. Have a good one, everybody.
No, si es el gordo tototote. A la bestia.